So what we'll do now is I'll show you how I do my bundling. So I've got my billock and my sisal string. My sisal is a natural rope, bit like jute. A natural string, which I prefer rather than using baler twine, plastic, trying to reduce plastic usage. I lift the rods up and pass the string underneath the rods, like that. So that's now running underneath, if you can see that on the camera, running underneath the rods themselves. So then, bring you in a bit closer, hopefully you'll see it then. Just got the two ends of my string. Show it without my glove on. I wear a glove because sisal is quite rough on the hands. So what I do is make an overhand knot around the loop. So this is the loop that's running underneath. This is connected to the roll. This is the other end, and all I've done is created an overhand knot around that. It's a bit like a slip knot. So if I show you that again, got the two pieces of string, so I'll go around it, either way doesn't matter, and then create what they call an overhand knot, like that, and that then runs free. So then you want to cinch that up, so nip it up, so nip up your overhand knot, which then leaves you with this sort of slip knot arrangement, wherein you can pull up your bundle nice and tight like that. If I stand on it, you can get quite a nice firm. The overhand knot then will tighten up itself on that rope, and then this is the sort of tricky bit now. That's sort of holding it, but it will just slip straight off if you leave it. So what we want to do now is create another little overhand knot, and you do this within the loop without cutting it. So loop it round, so you create a loop, twist it, and then pull that loose end through the loop. Hope you can see that. So if I do that again, create a loop, create that loop like that, twist the loop, pull that through, and then tighten it up, which creates another overhand knot, which means that slip knot then can't slip. If you want to, then you can just do another little overhand to finish, but you don't really need to. And then get my billock, cut the string off, and that's it. And on these weaver bundles I did intend to do 2 strings, but if it was hazel binders for hedge laying, I'd probably end up doing 3 or 4 strings to keep the bundles nice and tight and easy to transport. But that's simple how I do the knotting of my bundles. And I believe, well, don't quote me, some people call it a butcher's knot, but I don't know whether I've got it totally correct. But that's quite an easy knot to get used to, and you can do it without thinking after several. It's quite easy really. So I hope that's been of some help. I'll do a little bit of string bundling.